In this video, we'll uncover some unforgettable moments when U.S. politicians slipped up and made some rather humorous English mistakes. These moments serve as a reminder that even our esteemed lawmakers, all of whom featured in this video are native English speakers, are not immune to the occasional language blunder.
When they gaze upon Yosemites, towering sequoias, their love of country grows stronger, and they know that every American has truly a duty to preserve this wondrous inheritance.
Trump pronounces Yosemite as Yosemite. The word Semite is a noun and refers to a member of a group of peoples, including Jews and Arabs, who share a common linguistic and cultural heritage. The term is often used to describe individuals or cultures that are historically associated with the Semitic languages, which include Arabic, Hebrew, Aramaic, and others. The national park is not called Yosemite, it's Yosemite. It's called Yosemite National Park, Yosemite. Remember, the stress is on the second syllable, sem, Yosemite. It's important to avoid adding extra syllables or stressing the wrong part of the word. Here are examples of the word being used by English speakers.
No one wants to hear me talk about Yosemite.
Like I might never have gone to Yosemite with Greg and Travis.
I'm gonna take him to Yosemite again. Like last summer.
Planning a family vacation? Remember that it's Yosemite, not Yosemite. At the 2010 National Prayer Breakfast, President Obama mispronounced the name of a military occupational specialty.
One such translator was American of Haitian descent, representative of the extraordinary work that our men and women in uniform do all around the world. Navy corpsman Christian Bachard.
Obama should have said corpsman, not corpsman. A corpse is the lifeless body of a dead person or animal. A corpsman is a term commonly used in the U.S. Navy and Marine Corps. A corpsman is a medical professional who provides medical care and support to service members. Here are some real-life examples of speakers using the word corpsman.
I need a corpsman right now.
So I said to my corpsman, I said, look at this, we got somebody who's happy to see us.
So remember, it's corpsman, not corpsman. Back to the Republican Party, listeners heard this gem from Congresswoman Lauren Boebert last year when she was quoting the Bible in a speech.
They made life hell on earth with their envy, wanton killing. I don't know what a wanton killing is. I'm gonna have to look that one up.
Here, the Congresswoman pronounces wanton like wonton. A wonton is a type of dumpling commonly found in Chinese cuisine. It typically consists of a thin dough wrapper filled with various ingredients such as meat, seafood, or vegetables, and is often served in soups or as a fried appetizer. She meant to say wanton. With the word wanton, the stress is on the first syllable, wanton, wanton, and it means something completely different than wonton. Its most common use is as an adjective. It means intentionally causing harm or acting without showing care for others. It often collocates or goes with words like violence or destruction. So wanton violence or wanton destruction. So intentionally causing violence or intentionally causing destruction. Have a listen to an example of a speaker saying wanton violence and a speaker saying wanton destruction.
I see from the television coverage that you've got your taste for wanton destruction back.
You didn't seem to have a problem with wanton violence 6 years ago.
If you're hungry, go to a Chinese restaurant and order some wonton soup or fried wontons. If you're reading a passage from the Bible in front of thousands of people, say wanton. Our next example is from Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders. Here, he mispronounces the name of the state he is visiting, and someone from the audience corrects him.
And for all the folks in Portland and in Oregon, you know that the all the folks in Oregon.
I'm also guilty of mispronouncing the name of this state. Within the state itself, there are variations on how people say the name of this state.
I was living in a small town in Oregon called Castle Rock.
And I live here in Oregon, and I have no idea how we could possibly make this work.
I guess we're moving to Oregon.
The two most common seem to be Oregon or Oregon. Nobody except people outside the state say Oregon like the shapes pentagon or octagon. It's pronounced Oregon or Oregon. Oregon or Oregon seem to be the most widely accepted pronunciations, and I look forward to feedback about this from any residents of Oregon in the comments below. For our next example, we're going to travel back to when Michelle Bachmann was trying to earn the Republican nomination in the 2012 presidential election. Here, the Congresswoman says a word exactly as it's spelled. Unfortunately, it's not pronounced as it's spelled.
Here's the big issue. The president doesn't want to have to be confronted with priorities and spending because he has a lot of chutzpah.
It's not pronounced Chutzpah. It's pronounced Chutzpah. The emphasis is on the first syllable, Chutz. Chutzpah is a Yiddish word that has been adopted into English. It's a word used to describe someone who has a lot of confidence or boldness, often to the point of being a bit daring. You can use it to describe someone when someone does something with a lot of nerve or audacity. Audacity is a willingness to take bold risks. For example, if someone has the chutzpah to ask for a promotion after only 2 weeks on the job, it means they have the audacity or boldness to do so. It's a term often used to acknowledge someone's brazen or confident behavior, whether positive or negative. Here are some real-life examples of the word in use.
You got a lot of chutzpah and a lot of balls.
You got a lot of chutzpah, kid, I'll give you that.
So don't forget, it's chutzpah. Chutzpah is definitely wrong. This video is a lighthearted reminder that even native speakers can stumble over words from time to time. If you had a good laugh or learned something new, don't forget to hit those outstanding like and subscribe buttons on your way out. See you in the future.